everyone, my name is Jennifer and welcome to my channel. For my very first video, I thought I would do the Booktube Newbie Tag. I've seen a lot of people ask other booktubers lately what the best way to start is, and a lot of them have been saying to do this tag. So here we are. Question number one is, why did you start this channel? There's a couple of different reasons. The first is that I've tried other bookish spaces. I've tried Bookstagram. I don't do Twitter a whole lot anymore. But I tried those and I feel like YouTube and Booktube is just a better medium for me to discuss the things that I want to discuss, long form content rather than pretty pictures and captions that take forever to type up. And I really just want to talk about books with people, and I want book friends. So that's the main reason for this channel. However, there is like a secondary, like more personal reason. I have a lot of anxiety around public speaking and just speaking in general. Yay for social anxiety. And I wanted to use this as a way to help me overcome it, to let myself be awkward, which is gonna be my brand, and to but also with a little bit of control on my end. So I create the content, I edit the content, I decide if the content is worthy of being public. And for me, that's just a way to express myself in this way, which scares the shit out of me, but also have a little bit of control over what I'm doing. Question 2 is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? Does being awkward count as fun and unique? I don't know. But I hope that we have fun. Question 3 is, what are you most excited about for this channel? I think it is just being able to talk about books in a way that I've always wanted to. And yeah. Question 4 is, why do you love reading? Escapism. I love stories. Doesn't really matter what medium it is from. So if it's a book, movie, I don't watch a ton of movies, but a book, music, TV shows, whatever. I love stories. And I love to escape into stories. Yeah, I think I just love to experience other people's stories, some more realistic and true to life than others, but I just love to kind of put myself somewhere else for a little while. Question 5 is, what series got you into reading? And I don't remember. I was young. Some of my earliest memories of reading would be reading like Anne of Green Gables. I read a lot of Lurleen McDaniel, and I'm probably aging myself a little bit here. When I was in like junior high or elementary school. I don't even know how old I was. And I mean, I think my journey with reading has been a journey, and it's the amount of space it's taken in my life has changed throughout the years, but I think it goes back as far as I can remember. Question 6 is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I don't know. It's a really interesting question. I don't have an answer. Question 7 is, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be hardest to overcome? Speaking. It's getting over myself. It's kind of, which is part of what I was mentioning previously about being more comfortable speaking. It's just being okay with the awkward and the uncomfortable for a little while until it's not so awkward and it's not so uncomfortable, but I promise it'll still be both. Question 8 is, when did you start reading? When I was little. But more recently, in like 2013, I want to say, is actually when I discovered Booktube and when I started reading pretty consistently in my life. I think there's probably been some times where it was less a focus of my life, but 2013 is when I found Booktube, when I found book recommendations for books that I had not really been in a space where I was exposed to a lot of books. And then I found Booktube, and there have been recommendations galore since then, and I have been reading quite a bit since then. Question 9 is, where do you read? Usually right here. This is my couch in my living room. Lots of pillows, there's a blanket. This is my primary reading space. The other place I do read is in bed. Also surrounded by lots of pillows and blankets. And the final question is, what do you like to read? I primarily like to read fantasy, adult fantasy, some YA still. I'm reading less YA now than I have probably ever, and romance. I read primarily contemporary romance, fantasy romance, a little bit of historical, romantic comedies, those kind of things. So primarily fantasy and romance and kind of all the things that kind of go into some of that. I do read a touch of sci-fi, but those are the two primary genres that I do read. Alright, I think that's it for the Booktube Newbie Tag. I hope at least one of you made it to the end of this video. I don't blame you if you didn't. If you did, please like this video and comment a purple heart. I'm hoping to have more videos soon, so please subscribe if you're interested in dealing with me and my awkward and seeing what I have to say about the books that I'm reading. Bye!